seeing shelves across the country empty as people rush to stock up on cleaning and sanitizing products. My next guest produces some of those products and says the company is selling 6 months of cleaning products in a week at this rate. Joining me now is Stu Lawrence. He's CEO of Cleanwell. They're a maker of sanitizing and cleaning products sold around the country. Stu, it's great to see you. Welcome, first of all.
You as well. Thank you for having me.
What's going on in terms of making sure that your product can stay on store shelves?
Yeah, this is an emerging situation. So we've got a great team and great partners working just about round the clock to try to supply what we can. Last week, we were forecasting February is about 400% over previous year. Starting Monday, the phone calls were coming in looking for product, disinfecting, hand soaps, you name it. And if you can imagine toilet paper, there's a run on toilet paper. You can imagine what hand soap and disinfectant products are doing. So we're trying to keep up with that. We don't know what it's going to look like in the coming weeks, months. Hopefully it slows down, obviously, but we're going to continue to do our best to get the supply out there.
Where does your supply come from, and how do you make sure that you can keep getting your hands on it, so to speak?
Yeah, so we have an inventory, numerous components and finished goods forecasting out, say, through the end of the year. So we also go beyond that with some components. Most of our components and ingredients are here sourced from the U.S., so we're not really seeing any constraints there. However, we don't know where this is going to go, so the constraints could come down the road, and we're hoping that we're able to meet demand and hope it slows down, frankly.
Yeah, because these stats are pretty shocking. I mean, when you say that your February was up 5x versus last year, and again, when you're selling 6 months worth of cleaning product in a week, are you trying to send any messages out there to your retailers or for them to tell customers, hey, let's think about some rationing?
Yeah, I mean, to some degree, we have to do that. We have to take care of our partners that have been close with us for a long time here. But at the same time, we have a lot of new retailers reaching out and saying, what have you got? What kind of disinfecting sprays or wipes can I get? Hand soap, what do you have? And we are what we call allocation. We're trying to get that out to folks in a fair and equitable way, and as quickly as possible, which obviously nothing can happen overnight. So getting trucks on the road, et cetera.
Is it true?
And also looking at future production.
Absolutely. I was just wondering if it's true that one of the weaker parts of what you make is actually the hand soaps, that for whatever reason you think that would be the strongest one, because that's the one thing you keep hearing is wash your hands with soap and water, but that you're not seeing that be the very first thing to fly off the shelves necessarily.
Yeah, and I don't have a crystal ball, but I suspect actually that's going to start picking up as agencies like the CDC really get through with the message that they put out every cold and flu season and really throughout the year, wash your hands. People are starting to get that. So I think hand soap is another area that's going to start exploding, especially when there's a lack of sanitizing, disinfecting products.
You could probably charge whatever you wanted for this stuff right now, right?
Not even a part of the conversation.
Yeah.
We're still selling to our partners, our retailers, at the same price that we always have. So, yeah.
Understood. Stu, thanks very much.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Stu Lawrence is the CEO of Cleanwell.
Good job, Stu Lawrence, my man.